Okay, hello. So let's try again. I got completely stuck. I took the wrong approach. In the last stream, we were really going to focus on looking at this app and actually write code that reflects the state management of this app. But we got super stuck in copying over some code that was built for a different paradigm. And yeah, we just got stuck a lot. So I'm going to try again. And now we're just actually going to implement it. But we still have the reference code from, we still have the reference code from the original one. So we are going to use, just copy paste what we need. So the way this app works is when it loads up, there's a skeleton behind it when it's authenticating. So it kind of looks the same, only it's grayed out. So what we are going to do is start by, let's see, we have app here, and I'm actually going to rename this to session, because this app starts with an actual session. There is no app until you have a valid session. So if we take a look at the app, you see it's authenticating and moves to unauthenticated. So what we are able to do here is to check if the session is unauthenticated. We want to return some things that we're going to copy. We're also gonna, if session.state current, not loading, but authenticating, we're gonna return this skeleton. Let's just call it skeleton. And let's just do skeleton here as well. Let's start with that. So let's go and copy over this skeleton. It's coming from the dashboard skeleton, and we need to install hero icons and swiper React. Let's see. I'm just shoving the skeleton right in here now, so it doesn't really matter. So let's yarn add hero icons React and swiper React. Oh, repository not found? What does that mean? No. No. Don't do this to me. What the hell? Hero icons React. Okay, yarn add swiper React. Oh, interesting. Huh. That's weird. What the hell is this? Swiper. Oh, it's just swipe. Oh, sorry. Of course. We're also using translations here. We're not going to do that. I'm just going to hardcode the text to Norwegian. Let's see. We have weekdays. That would be probably something like this, I guess. Oh, these are different utils. Let's see. Let's go and grab them. Yeah, date functions. We need yarn add date functions. So maybe we shouldn't call these utils. Or maybe we should. We can just shove it in there. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna do export const Firebase equals create Firebase. Export const camera equals create camera. And then, there's no way to like, can you create a type from I always get stuck in these silly things. You know what? We're gonna call them something. So we can still have like all the other stuff here, but I wanna put the actual, what are we gonna call them? Dependencies or something. Let's just be explicit. State dependencies. Whatever, dependencies. Yeah, it's interesting. Like I'm used to calling them effects. You know what? Let's just call them. I get stuck in so much silly stuff. Like what would you call this? Like utils are like that. I think about pure functions that are utilities. They just do very simple things. But then you have something like Firebase or the camera here. Those are very different concepts. You know what? You know what? We're not even gonna grab them here. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna say, where is it? Camera. So we already export camera here, and then we have Firebase. Are we exporting Firebase? No, we're not. So export type Firebase API equals return type of create Firebase. And then we're gonna do camera API. Let's call them APIs. That's nice. Maybe that's a good term for them. They're like APIs. What does API? Programming interface. What's the A? What does the A stand for? What does the A stand for? Stand for? Can you say that? Oh, application, of course, application programming interface. I think that's nice. And then what we can do here is we can export a type. Utils, which is Firebase API. And we're gonna import camera, which is the camera API. This is nice. And then we're gonna use create session. It's gonna get utils from the other one. Cool. So these are utils, and then we have like the camera and Firebase specifically here. That's fine. Maybe we could call them APIs instead. Doesn't matter. Gonna reflect on that. Anyways, so now we have that thing. Are you getting? Oh, doesn't hero icons have types? Is that true? Maybe they don't have types. I think it's because it's from Tailwind and they don't care about types. No. That's annoying. Anyways, so menu card. Let's add menu card. Was that part of, that's like part of dashboard? Yeah, let's create that folder. Dashboard, menu card, tsx. Let's move the skeleton in there. Now this should be utils. And then we just have current week to-dos. Let's just create a new folder for that. Current week to-dos. That should have a weekday slide content. There we go. What was it? Weekday slide content? Weekday slide content, tsx. Oh, I need music. I can't do much without music. There we go. I'm just gonna check my calendar quickly. Yeah, we have about an hour. Okay, so this would be current week to-dos. Kind of annoying with is it possible to get types for let me check the yes, you don't need to install there. Ah, interesting. Why doesn't it find them? This bothers me. No, it doesn't have. You don't need to install a separate package. That's not true. Types. But it doesn't have any types. Which version is it? 220? And I'm using 220. There aren't any types here. This bothers me. Why don't they have any types? Index.js. This sucks. They don't have types. Like, how can anyone get past this? Whatever. Very annoying. So this would be weekday index. Okay, let's make it English instead. This is substring dashboard. So that would be plan next week. Dinners. Cool. Go shopping and checklists. Cool. I think we are pretty much ready to use the skeleton. Let's see what happens now. Oh. Maybe run the server. Well, that was much. Is that everything the skeleton is? I can't remember. I thought it would have something. That's weird. Oh, no, we are returning it. Why isn't it showing anything? Is there a... What the hell? Oh. Oh, interesting. That's what happened. So what's the holdup? React. Here they are. What the fuck? Oh, so they are actually inside the... Okay. Chat. Whatever. Collection. Collection. Okay, I need to figure out... What should we do? Should we keep the old icons? No, I want to have the new icons. Let's see. So there needs to be some kind of shopping cart thing. Shopping cart icon. That's good. And then it's check circle check icon. And then it's a bubble, chat bubble, bottom center, whatever. And then we have dinners, heart icon. So groceries, shopping cart. And this would be check icon. And this would be chat bubble icon. Oh, so we also have a chat icon, chat. Oh, is that the actual... Sorry. Can't find variable. Create session. Oh, sorry. Camera create. Firebase, create Firebase. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks a little bit weird since I've zoomed in so much. Yeah, it doesn't look that great, does it? But I don't care. I'm not an amazing UI developer. Checklist, plan next week. Yeah, whatever. This is fine. This is not the focus. So we have this background. Cool. Let's close some stuff. We don't need a menu card. We don't care about, let's not care about anything really. So what we need to do now, we need to show the sign-in model. And we have that sign-in model here. Yes, we also need headless UI React. Hopefully that hasn't changed. So let's copy all of this. And let's add it to the, let's see, we're gonna create new folder, session. Rename index. Sign in model. Gonna drop this. React 24. Something like that. We're not going to use translations. Oh, interesting. We're using Firebase here. Why are we doing that? So here we want to use session equals use session. Of course, these are use transition child. Okay, I guess that's fine. Transition child. This is like a waste of time, but we have to get through it. There's nothing called transition route. Oh, is it just transition? Yeah, transition, sorry. Okay, and then dialog overlay, I guess. What's this? Dialog overlay? Dialog dialog overlay? Oh. What's dialog overlay? So this should be session. Access explanation. What's access explanation? Is there something called dialog title? Yeah. You have to sign in. One thing I'm curious about is, do you know what this overlay has been replaced with? Does not exist anymore. Is that your answer? Okay. Now, another interesting thing is that we haven't really thought about, or it's so finicky with these explicit states. Because now we're in this sign-in mode. Well, again, you know what? This should really be we shouldn't pass in the session here. So in the session, we're going to pass in, let's see. Where are these dudes? Dudes Rooney's. Oh. Yeah. So we are gonna say sign in. So session, oops. Ah, and this kind of sucks. Like, yeah. Oh, we don't have the sign in there. We have to add that. But because of callbacks, like even though we evaluate the state here, we don't know if that changed down here. So that's fine, but it means you need to kind of drag out the state of it, which is fine, I guess. But let's get back to our state and our session. And we're going to introduce the possibility when you're authenticated to sign in. And you don't really have a sign out, but sign in. And that's going to be using utils Firebase. I wish the AI was had insight into the well, on sign in click. That's kind of the real thing. So this is just saying, or on login, sign in login. So you don't pass in what it does, you pass in what happened, right? So we want on login click to do state sign in. That's what we want to do. So what happens now? Is it angry with me? It was angry with me. Whoa. Oh, it's because I moved it. Yes, you're probably. Oops, sorry. Main. Oh, it was actually TSX. That's weird. Look at this, beautiful. Yeah. Oh, why doesn't it have the skeleton behind it? That's weird. It's supposed to have it. Maybe that was the overlay thing. What did it do? It created this div. Where is it? Interesting. Enter from, enter to opacity. Oh, interesting. So this should be. Oh, okay. So this should probably enter to something like that. No. There we go. That's better. It should kind of, I don't know if I'm using the wrong APIs here. I don't care. But then we log in with Google. And we're authenticated. That's nice. And what we want to do when authenticated is decide what we want to show. So the actual family Scrum app now. So looking at our session, when we go into the authenticated state, that's when we fire up family Scrum. So from the root of our state management, we can use session or we can use family Scrum. So we can use family Scrum when we're not when we are authenticated. So we can just use this hook and then it's fine. But where were we? Session, where are you? There you are. So what we want to do is in the family Scrum app, we currently only have the dashboard view. So we are going to open that dashboard. And the way I'm approaching this now, like I could use the React router, and that would make more sense, I think, for most people. But you can imagine me kind of creating my own little navigation system here, where we have certain views that we have created. So that would be like shopping list, checklist, plan next week. All of these views are actually active in the system. The only views that are not active is, for example, if I go to checklist and how do I edit? Yeah, I click it. So this edit thing, this is not active at any time. That's a view I create temporarily. Because it needs to be new every time, right? And then I have the view stack so that when I hit back, I get to these the previous views. And they just reference, like if it's a persistent view, it just references that. Or if it's like the edit to do, it will be an actual like new instance of it. But again, this is like just my navigation. And then I have open dashboard where I just push that view onto the stack. So what we want to do is in our authenticated state, we want to go ahead and actually render out family Scrum. And what we're going to do is we're going to create an actual, what's this? Oh, sorry, that's the state. Maybe we should have like a components folder here. I think we're going to do that. Components, and then we're going to move. Makes it easier for me to reason about this. So, oh, look at you, VS Code. Thank you. So I think we can create a new folder called Family Scrum. That will be, so that's also an interesting thing. Like, how do you nest your folders related to the UI? So here we're just gonna say, we're gonna return Family Scrum. You can't find it. Okay. Oh, of course you can't find it. Family Scrum. We're gonna return that. Let's close session. Yeah, so this one's a little bit weird now because we're authenticated when we're here. Hello there. There we go. Yeah, so I'm just making them flat here. I could like move the dashboard and this stuff inside Family Scrum. We can do that later if it makes sense. And what we want to do in this Family Scrum is basically use Family Scrum, and we want to switch on exactly. Do you know this? Oh, I'm not going to call. Yeah, so this is interesting. Another aspect now is that we're going to return the dashboard at least. I don't think we actually have a dashboard. New file, index, tsx, export function, dashboard. Hello, dashboard. And inside that dashboard, we're going to be using our state, but that state is now protected behind having the active view of dashboard, right? So we're just going to keep doing this, but export function use dashboard. So to me, this is the thing that's like the most tricky or annoying thing with state machines. Is that there's so many components where you know which state you're in. Let's see, family scrum dot view dot name not equal to dashboard. You are not in the dashboard state. View dot, yeah, actually I want to call this state instead. And then let's rename this to view states. Cool. Yeah, and I don't think we actually have anything on the... Yeah, so it just says hello dashboard, which is fine. And what we need to do now is go and actually grab some dashboard stuff. Let's see. Sorry. So where is the dashboard? Here is the dashboard. So we're gonna comment out a few things. 24. Yes, we need to fix the same from the skeleton. I'm not gonna use translations. Oh, fudge. Am I using... Current week to-dos context. I don't think we need this. We're actually not using the assistant. I think I actually want to convert that back to... I was using this AI thing to actually add to-dos, and it would... yeah, maybe we can try it again. But let's not bring that in now. We can... that could be actually a fun thing to... Let's see. So this will be check icon, chat bubble. So fetch groceries. So we're not going to do any of this. We're not going to do this. We're just going to say dashboard, use dashboard. And family scrum use family Scrum. So that will be, well, open each of them. Let's just comment them out for now. Go shopping. Yeah, where are the parentheses? Didn't I have parentheses? Oh, is that, oh, I guess like this. Yeah. We're gonna take a look at that. Oh. Yeah, let's just do 0 there. I know what we're gonna do. Let's comment this. I don't think we actually have to comment out all of this stuff. It's only if it like it actually breaks. So we can comment out current week to-dos context. We're gonna build that later. Yeah, we're using the chat bottom center thingy there as well. And then let's comment this out. Yeah, and then we have components UI drawer. I'm gonna call this like common new folder drawer. Oh, let's just call it drawer TSX. Yeah, it's been a lot of mixed things. So we need, oh, come on. Oh, don't we have CN there? Okay. But let's yarn add vol. What the hell is vol? So this is coming from, I can't even remember the name of it. So where are these utils? Oh, lib. Oh, I guess I need those as well. Yarn and Tailwind. You'll have to excuse my shitty UI. Yeah, so this would be something like that. Oh, this is kind of bad. This is the observer components thing. How do I bring this up? Hello. Seriously? Can I make you bigger, please? Oh, that's interesting because I assumed. For ref requires a render function, but received. Instead of forward ref memo. Oh, so it should be the opposite. Is this using forward ref? Sorry, this one. Yeah. Okay, so what's happening is that the observer thing is finding this higher order thing, and it shoves the memo and observer inside here. But it shouldn't do that. It should actually put it on the outside, I guess. Yeah. Okay, then I think we're gonna stop here. And then we are going to fix that first before we continue. But at least then we're on our way. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to use Family Scrum to open the different pages. And then the dashboard itself, I'm not sure if it actually has any specific state, because all the like groceries and everything, that's going to be like part of Family Scrum. That's accessible by any component. So yeah, that is going to be interesting. Also, what's going to be interesting is that it has some very complicated deriving happening. Like all this stuff is quite complicated. Yeah, but I think that's fine. I think that is fine. Maybe we could try one more thing. We're gonna try to let's see. Oh, but I'm not even able to open it now. Well, what we can do is just not include that file. What was it? Drawer? Oh, the whole thing is a drawer. Okay, what if we just comment that one out for now? Oh, no. Okay. No, what happened? So one thing I'm curious about is I can't remember how we actually so let's say groceries, for example. Grocery DTO. How did we actually get that? Groceries is Firebase utils, Firebase collections. Groceries? What are these groceries? Oh, I have to call. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So that would be yeah, we need the session here. Or we can yeah, I think it's better to just pass the user and the family here. User DTO and family DTO. Oh, sorry, family DTO. And then we're gonna put the user and user DTO because you don't need that access on the session. Family DTO. Oops, sorry. What's happening? I'm pushing the wrong button. Family DTO. So let's put, we're gonna put user and family there. I'm not sure if we actually need them here, but we definitely need them here. And what I'm wondering is, so we can make this a promise of grocery DTO. Can we? What the hell does this actually return? It's a collection reference. So I can't remember how we did this. Is it groceries collection? And then utils Firebase on collection changes. Oh yeah, this is how we did it. So we're gonna just update. Yeah, let's put this on family scrum. Family scrum. And then we're gonna return. Oh. How did I do this? Let's look at the code. I can't remember how I did this. So we have, and then we have app context, use app context. How did I actually, so dinners collection. Oh, get docs. That's how we do it. Oh, this is just the collection, right? Yeah. But, and then when I listen for, where is it? But here I just updated. I thought it would just be, let's see. Const g Firebase get docs groceries collection. What is this? Yeah, that's a promise of grocery DTO. But why is this resolving to document change? On collection. Oh, sorry. My bad. That's it. Okay, so those are changes to it. And then the question is like, we want the initial value as well. So we can choose how we want to do this. I'm just going to try something. User family. We're going to drop having them here. I'm just going to log out because I wonder if that snapshot actually is received. Oh, do we still have issues? Didn't I comment it out? Oh no, I didn't comment it out. This sucks. I just want to look at okay, let's not render the actual dashboard. Let's do this instead. Oh, sorry. And yeah, maybe we can actually see it. No. Return null. Or let's just return a skeleton still. Just for... Oh. Yeah, so this is the sucky thing with proxies, right? Because even though I can see it here, I have to go into target. Yeah, we have the groceries there. So I don't actually need to get them. I can just set them. Or sorry, listen to snapshot. But this is also a thing. Like for debugging, it's not ideal to have these proxies. But this is the only way to handle it. Like there are, or you will introduce abstractions. You can say that this proxy is an abstraction, but it's completely transparent in the code. That's the point. But maybe you get used to it, like just hitting target. Maybe that's fine. But it would be nice to have a debugger. Like it's very easy to do it. or like get the data for the debugger. But okay, we need to fix. I'm doing some other work on the observer stuff as well, improving the tests so that we can actually make it work completely. But yeah, let's maybe I could do a stream on that, because I've been trying the agent of Copilot. It's actually pretty awesome. So yeah, but at least now we're starting to see that we have a more like when we're looking at this here, we're kind of thinking, or I'm thinking at least, that okay, we have some groceries here, we have checklists. I don't immediately think that I need this state to be here, but if I actually saw something here, I knew I would need the events to be here. I also can see the dinners here, so I would also need to have the dinners. So I kind of have to imagine that, but that means that that state of that data needs to be available everywhere. And other state here will be like, which slide are we on? Stuff like that. Yeah, it's not that much. Cool. Yeah, and then of course, functionality wise, it would have to be like changing the current day I'm looking at. It would be to open the different things here. And even though, yeah, I might have gone to dashboard to see these things. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, because like opening the different things, it's not really bound to like, can you ever actually open the dashboard? You really can't, actually. It's something you just, it's the root. It's like it will always be your first like view stack. That's interesting. But then again, it's a little bit weird that like you have a single back. Like, even though you have back in the UI, does that mean you want to have like back for each piece of state? I don't think so. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, I think this is good. At least now we're actually doing something, which is nice. So we'll continue this journey when we fix the observer thing.